Good evening, viewers, and welcome to All About Women. Let's talk. Good evening to as many of you. I really hope that you all are enjoying your evening so far and having a great and a wonderful evening. Now, guys, you guys will even be wondering that, oh my gosh, that wow, Adez is dressed in her Christmas jumper this evening. Yeah, yes, I just decided to kind of give you guys the lovely Christmas festive season for tonight, and obviously, which is what I will also wear as well when I go spend quality time with my family and my kids as well. So, anyway, like I said, I really hope you all are enjoying yourself and you're having a great and a wonderful evening. And I know that many of you are really out there doing a lot of shopping. Some of you are still doing your shopping up until now. Some of you already started before December started, and some of you are still doing it. Some of you are probably even going to start it from Monday. But I know that a lot of you are kind of getting as much as you can for your family. So anyway, now before we start, many of you may or may not know me, but it's your girl Adez. Now, this evening this evening we will be talking about letting go of what no longer serves you this Christmas. Now, as we start, now there's a lot of women, or should I say, I won't say a lot, I mean majority. I'll say about majority of women, they often face through a lot of things, and with those things that they face through, it's kind of hard for them to let go. Like certain things that they have done for a very long time, from when they were a teenager up until they turn to an adult, they find it very hard to let go. It's not really easy. It's not easy to kind of come into someone's life and kind of change them from what they know best, and you're kind of trying to do everything you can to help them to let go of that very thing that they know best. It's not easy. It's not really easy to actually kind of change them in that very area. Now, while others, as in like younger girls, teenage girls, yeah, they too have their habits. They have so many things that they kind of really have been doing for a very long time, and it is very hard. It's so hard to let go of something that you're so used to. It's very hard. It's just something that it will take a lot of work. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but it's something that will take a lot of work, a lot of effort. But with the help of your family members, with the help of a professional, it kind of really goes that way. But it's kind of all about dedication, of letting go of what is kind of bothering you, or those things that you have been doing for a very long time, and you are kind of finding it hard to really let go, to kind of move forward. That you'll be thinking to yourself that, oh, okay, that but I'm so used to this thing. I'm so used to this. I'm so used to this thing that I've done for a very long time, and then for me to let go is like where my life, most of my life has gone down the drain. So some women say, but that's not the case. Certain life challenges that happens in life is kind of like a test, in a way, in a sense where we all are tested whether if we are able to pull through that very situation. So every year, even practically every year, we always get put on a test just to know whether if we are able to pull through that very situation. And people kind of would like to know whether if you're able to pull through and you're able to kind of solve that very problem at that very time. So every year we all will be put under a certain test just for that person to see how this very individual. Hello, welcome, and thank you for coming on. Just for that very individual to be able to kind of pull through. So people really wants to see that that person can pull through any obstacles, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how hard it is. They want to see that it is, that they are actually able to pull through. So yeah, it's kind of like where they are throwing them in the deep end. Just like work, for example, when it comes to working in the hospital or working in the care home, for example, there's a lot of things that the nurse, the senior nurse, or maybe the team leader has kind of told you that you need to do. And that very thing that she's actually asked you to do, she at the same time she wants to actually put you on a test to see if bear with me. Oh, hello and welcome. So back to what I'm saying. So for example, the team leader has actually told you to do something for her. And that very thing that the team leader has told you to do for her, she's at the same time she's putting you on a test, just for her to know whether or not you are able to succeed on that test. So it's not easy. It's not really easy it's not easy to pass the test. Even though that when you're asked to do something, you will not know that, you won't know at that very time that you are being put on a test. Because the way either the senior nurse or the team leader explains it to you, you actually have no option but to actually say, yeah, okay, fine, that's fine. I'll help you out with this very very problem. Then after a while, what the senior nurse or the team leader will do, they'll be in their office. They'll be in their office relaxing. They'll be relaxing in their office, drinking hot tea or hot chocolate with their feet up, and they are watching you. They're watching you in the CCTV camera in the office. They're watching what you're doing. They're watching you and seeing everything you're doing. And then when they're now ready to come out of the office, then they'll now come to you. They'll now come to you and say, Lisa, wow, that that work that I actually asked you to do, that very thing, that task actually that I asked you to do. Wow, you done well. Keep it up. And she'll be very happy. She'll be very happy along the way. In fact, she'll be so happy even all throughout her shift, that even when the next batch of staff actually resumes for their night shift, then they'll see their fellow worker, and I'll be saying that, wow, Kalisa, this one that you're happy, what's going on? Then she will now explain to them that, oh, that the team leader asked me to do something for her, and actually really done well, and she actually really appreciated my work. Then the colleagues will be saying, oh, okay, wow, that's very great. That keep up the good work. So with these kind of things, we need to kind of understand that certain things that we are asked to do, we are sometimes put under a test. Not even just a test, they'll even kind of throw you in the deep end when you don't even expect it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. So I remember that my boss has done that to me before. The first time, which I remember, that when I was working with when I was working with one of my residents, my boss didn't tell me that, look, that I'll be working with this very resident. She just said to me that, oh, that there's a new resident that you will be working with. No name, nothing. Then the next thing, she took me to the resident and paired me up with her, and then she now told me her name. It's like, oh, okay, now, okay, so this is the person I'm with. Then that's how, yeah. So I kind of learned to get used to her, working with her and everything, and I enjoyed working with her, until one day that the resident decided that she doesn't want to only be working with me alone, that she wants to be seeing my other colleagues as well, not just me alone. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, no problem. And no problem with that. And I will actually, I'll actually accept that, no problem. So now we're going to go into the steps. Now, first of all, welcome, beautiful ladies. I'm really so glad that you're here. Now, I'm really happy, and I'm glad that you all are here. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. So now the second one is, so Christmas is coming, but I know that many of us feels very heavy, tired, or stressed. Yeah, well, Christmas is around the corner, of course. It is around, Christmas is around the corner already. In fact, next week, next week Wednesday, that Christmas is around the corner, and a lot of us is really, really under a lot of immense stress right now. The kids are really bombarding the parents that, look, mom, dad, are you gonna be buying my gifts any time from now, or when are you likely to buy my gifts? Then the parents will be looking at their kids like, oh, okay, that don't worry, that we'll be buying your gifts. We'll be buying your gifts from tomorrow. That look, remember that you guys know that I am very busy. So both of the parents will kind of talk to their kids and say, look, that you guys know that we are very busy. You guys know that we're both working, and we don't really have the chance to, except for the weekend. And they will now remember that, oh yeah, that yeah, mom, dad, yeah, we remember, and yeah, we're really sorry about that. Now, so it's very stressful. It's very stressful to go out there to buy the gifts for the kids, for the children. It's very stressful, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all to kind of to go out there and buy the gifts, because one, you need to kind of think about what the kids like so much. You need to at the same time find out from them what they like so much. You need to kind of also get ideas as well from other mothers as well, and find out what the kids like from other mothers as well, because sometimes because the parents work so hard and work so much that they don't even kind of remember to even ask their kids that, kids, what would you like us to buy you this Christmas? Because their minds are busy and occupied with their work, so they won't kind of really have the chance. Then what they will do is that they will actually find out from their from fellow mothers and fathers. They'll find out from them and ask them that whenever they see them, that look, what is it that you normally buy for your kids? What is it you normally buy for your kids that I can get for my kids? So the parents will say that, you know that the sales are going on, that JD is there, they're doing a lot of sales, and normally like every year I just buy my kids different kind of trainers. So I'll go from the lowest range to the highest range, and I'll just check the most quality one that the kids will like. In fact, I'll even put my kids on video, on WhatsApp video, and find out from them that look, is this trainer actually okay for you? Would you like me to buy these trainers, or is there a particular one that you like so much that you would like me to get for you? Then the kids will now look at the trainers and say, oh, mom, dad, yeah, this trainer is really nice. Could you please help me to get these trainers? If possible, if you can please help me to get these trainers for myself and my siblings as well. Then they'll say to their kids, okay, that's fine, no problem. Then they'll buy the exact same trainers for all 3 or 4 of their kids, so that they all can kind of match and look the same. Because what parents mostly do, mostly when it comes to the older 2 children, parents like to dress their older 2 children the same thing. I remember that my mom actually used to do that with me and myself and my older sister, because when we were very, very young, me and her looked like twins. Yeah, me and her looked exactly alike. So we looked so much like twins that even people thought that we were twins. just because my mom used to dress me in her exact same outfit. And then one day, one of my mom's friends came to visit her as usual, and she saw me and my sister, and she actually had to ask her dad, "These your daughters? Are they twins?" As a joke, she would say to her friend that yes, they're twins. But she knows deep down inside that we're not twins. We just look alike. But that was one of those those days, like many years ago, when we were like very young. Wow. Now that we're older, we don't dress like twins again. Now, now the next one is, maybe you've been carrying things for years that no longer serves you. Now, many women many women have carried a lot of many women has carried a lot of things, a lot of things that has happened in the past 5 years or 6 years. A lot of things have actually gone on, and they've carried it into the next into the next year, as in the following year. So they carry a whole heap of baggage that they remember up until now. This is what happened like 5 to 6 years ago, and they still kind of see it as something that haunts them for the rest of their life. It's not something that is very easy to kind of let go of, even though as much as they try their best to. Sometimes, occasionally, they kind of still have that flashbacks of certain of those very things that they have passed through within those 5 to 6 years, and it makes them think that, wow, why is it that I actually went through these challenges? Why did I have to pass through these things? That they keep on questioning themselves up until now. It's a very crucial thing. It's very touching for a woman like you and I that has actually gone through life. They've gone through life hurdles, and they have not kind of really forgotten or let go of that very past trauma that they have gone through. Every now and again they tend to get that flashbacks, and it makes them to question themselves, why did they pass through these things? But unfortunately that's how life is. That's how life is. It's part of who we are. It's part of us growing up. Just like when a mother talks to her child, when she sits her child down, she will now explain to her child that, look, that you're very young now, that you may not understand what I'm telling you, but you will later understand when you turn to an adult. But right now, that I need to kind of explain some things to you. I mean, yes, you'll be listening to me, but you will not understand it. But when you turn to an adult and you now remember everything that I told you, then you will now understand that that's this is what my mom told me, and I fully remember and I fully understand now. So mothers will always sit down and talk to their child and tell their child ahead of time that this and this and this is what they are going to face. These are the kind of challenges that they are going to face along the way. But it's about how they can actually overcome those very hurdles themselves. And they kind of need to learn, how to overcome it. That there will be ways that they can overcome it, but they kind of need to find their own way out of solving the problems that they are about to face. Now the fourth one, guys, as in ladies. Now, if you're really ready to kind of let go of your baggage, or whatever it is that bothers you, you can kind of type it right now or whenever you're ready, and type in "I am ready to let go." So yeah, whenever you're ready now, you can type that in. Now, the fifth one is, let's be honest, this season isn't always merry for everyone, and that's okay. Yeah, it goes out to mostly to the elderly, those elderly that majority of them, they don't have family. Yeah, majority of them, they don't have family. Majority of them that lives in a care home, they don't have family, but they only celebrate the Christmas with their own fellow residents themselves. So the staff will do everything they can, and to pull a nice Christmas show just for the residents. They will decorate the entire care home, and they will kind of cook nice Christmas food for them, and create a nice show and games and everything for them. And mostly the fact that these one thing that I've noticed, that I've worked in a care home with elderly, when it comes to Christmas, one of their favorite games that they actually like is bingo. They like bingo a lot. Yeah, they like it a lot. I remember one of my residents that the very last Christmas I had to kind of join in with my fellow colleagues and play bingo with the residents, while the host of the person that actually was hosting the bingo was giving us like questions as well. She was giving us like certain questions at the same time to test our general knowledge, and even with me, I don't know everything, but some things I know, and I had to kind of work with the resident that I was assigned to, and to kind of actually also play the bingo with her. Then I'll now pick a number. She too will pick a number, and if the number rhymes with my own, then I will win. But if her number rhymes with her own, then she will win. Quite a few times. I actually won that bingo, but there was no cash at all involved. Each time I won a round, my prize was a small box of chocolate, or a little hamper full of creams and shower gels and glitter and everything that they were, along with a card. That was my prizes that they would give me there. That's which is what they do. They don't involve money at all. That whenever you play bingo with the resident, they'll give chocolate as the prize, or yeah, or the little hamper as a prize, or probably flowers that they'll give as the prize. Now, some of us feels pressure to be perfect. Now, that's another thing. It is not so great to feel pressured to be perfect. Like I said yesterday, we are not 100% perfect. We try to be. We are just human beings, and we're just human beings, and we're trying our very, very best to be as perfect as we can. But we can't always get it. We can't always get what that person expects of the very individual. Just like they always say that we can't always be perfect. We can't. There's no way that we can always be perfect. It's just one of those things where we just have to try our best to the fullest to do as much as you can. And one thing that we need to know, that we should never ever feel pressured into being perfect, because we can't be perfect. There's no way that we can be perfect. We can't be perfect at all. So we can't be pressured to be perfect. And the seventh one, and some of us feel the weight of loneliness, loss, or unfinished dreams. That often happens. It often happens. Majority of us actually feels the weight of being lonely. Guys, bear with me. I need to kind of take my water. Yeah, so back to what I'm saying. Majority of us, we often feel pressured. We feel pressured to be. We feel so pressured because we feel so pressured that we are underweight, and we're under the weight of loneliness. And why I say that, because there are people in this world who are lonely, and as a result of the loneliness, they actually like to eat comfort food, and that comfort food, they stuff themselves with chocolate. They can eat about 4 to 5 plates at random, just to satisfy themselves. They will feel they will actually feel that, okay, they're lonely, that they have no one to talk to, that they feel that it's just them and the brick wall. Then they f- then they feel they also feel a loss. Now, that loss that they feel is like a family member that they that one day they were at home, then they got a call their from their brother or sister or their cousin that one of their immediate aunties that doesn't live in Europe has actually passed on with a very terminal illness. And you can imagine the shock of actually getting such a news from your relative that you yourself you've been talking to your immediate auntie for for a very long time. You've been talking to her. You talk to her every year. Even when it comes to Christmas, you talk to her. And then the next thing, you're now getting a phone call that, look, hey Tommy, that yeah, I'm really sorry to break this news to you, but your immediate auntie, she has a terminal illness and she's actually passed on. And then to get that shocking news, of course that to hear that kind of news. I mean, who will actually hear that kind of news and be happy? No one will be happy. They'll be shocked. They'll be so shocked that for a good like 5-10 minutes they'll freeze. That their phone will even drop out their hand. They'll be thinking that wow, that why, what happened, that how comes that such a thing happened, and I'm only kind of hearing this news. Then the relative will say to him that, oh, that is not that we didn't want to tell you, but we don't know how you'll react. I mean, that kind of thing is not really it's not kind of good to kind of actually keep it from someone. It's kind of good for them to know, so that they know how to kind of how to kind of react and plan for the next step ahead. Or an unfinished dream. There are a lot of us women who has a lot of dreams. We have a lot of dreams right from when we were kids. We have a lot of dreams right from when we were kids and up until when we grew to our adult. And some of those dreams are still in our minds up until now. And those dreams are actually still there, and it's still there, and I'm ready to kind of for you to kind of take the next step ahead. Now, the eighth one is, but here's the truth: you don't have to carry what is not yours. You see, that's the thing. Majority of us women, most of the load that majority of us women carry, some of it is not even your baggage. You're carrying the load of one of your family members. You're carrying the baggage of a very close friend of yours. But most of those things are not your baggage to carry. And that's why we need to understand that most of it is not yours, and it's not kind of really ideal and very healthy for you to actually carry the baggage, to carry baggage that is not even yours. It's not, yeah, it's not kind of really ideal. It's not healthy. Now, the ninth one is that it's good. It's good to acknowledge. It's good to acknowledge. It's good to acknowledge what you're facing, and know that help is available along the way, and at the same time, also by speaking to someone, as you're speaking to someone about that very problem, you're releasing that very problem that you're facing to that very person. Now the 10th one is take a deep breath. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale peace and exhale stress. Now, inhale peace and exhale stress. So keep doing that for as long as you can, and keep doing that for as long as you can, and see if it's something that will really help you. Now, the 11th one is what I wanted to ask as many ladies that where you're watching from, what country you're from. Now, the 12th one is that today is about being happy. It's about being so happy, and you feeling it today. Oh, okay, that's good. Now, oh, sorry, bear with me. Oh, this time it's. Oh yeah, it's very long. Now the next one. The next one is by the end of the life, you guys will feel lighter. You guys will feel much lighter. Yes, I remember you. I really remember you. Of course, I can't. How can I forget? Yeah. Now the next one is now really today is really about letting go of what no longer serves you, your burdens, your guilt, fear and pressure. Now whatever it is that whatever burdens you have, is about letting them go. Whatever guilt you have, fear or pressure, is about letting go. This year Christmas is about us as individuals, as women, to sit down and reflect on all the years of Christmas that you spend every year. It's about reflecting. Okay, no problem. Good night. It's about reflecting on everything that has gone on from January to December. and it's about kind of really, it's about reflecting and thinking about it, and letting it all go, letting it all go. And every pressure is about letting it all go. Now the 15th one is, I know it's not easy, but change starts with awareness. Now it's not really easy. Certain things that we all know, that we have actually gone through so many things, so many life challenges, obstacles, so many of it that we have faced, right from a teenager up until turning into an adult. We have kind of, it's kind of hard to let it go, but it's about kind of letting it be known. It's about that awareness of letting it known to other people, as into like professionals, or to someone that you trust. It's about letting it go. I said letting it go. It's about letting it know to a professional or somebody that you know. Now the 16th one is, I want you to imagine putting down that weight for just a moment. Now ladies, that very baggage that you are holding, that you're holding so tight, that you're holding so hard, I would like you to imagine putting down that weight. Imagine it and put it down just for a moment. And think of something more nicer that will kind of occupy the mind. Think of something nicer. It can be anything. It can be anything else of whatever it is that you've seen, or whatever it is that maybe that has gone on. And by then you will be able to kind of see and know that the burdens that you are holding is not really relevant. Now, the 17th one is also, visualize yourself free from peaceful and smiling, even if it's hard right now. It's always good for us, to visualize ourselves to be free from all those stress, those baggages, and let peace enter our hearts. Let that peace overtake our hearts. Then you will now understand the difference between stress and peace. Number 18 is, you deserve to let go and embrace joy this Christmas. Yes, you do. You really deserve everything. You really deserve everything in life. Everything in life, everything that you have lost this very Christmas, you will definitely regain it back. You will regain it back, and you regain it back. And secondly, as you regain it back, you will actually kind of, yeah, you'll actually kind of see the joy this very Christmas. Number 19. If this resonates, so if this actually if it actually resonates as into you, if it actually rings a bell, then yeah, you can type in yes in the chat. Number 20. We're going to go step by step. We're going to continue with all these steps as well. Just by being who we are. Number 21. One thing that we need to know is that you are not alone. There are women here feeling the same as you. You are not in this alone. You are never in this alone. Everything that you are passing through, another fellow woman like yourself is passing through that very same thing. So you're not really oh my god. my jumper is jingling. Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. So now, so you're not in this alone. You're not in this alone at all. Now, one of those things that you need to kind of realize that, yeah, you are not in this alone, that other fellow women are passing through the exact same thing that you are passing through. So you're not in this alone. So if you feel that you're alone in this, then you need to actually also look, you need to also look as well to other women and find out if they are actually facing through the exact same thing. Number 22. So take another deep breath and let's begin. So it's good to take another deep breath and out, and we continue. Yeah, we continue with everything that we're doing. Now, number 23. Remember that this is not your time, your space, and your life to reset. That you live to reset. So this is not your time. This is not your time. This is someone else's time, because maybe your time has already, maybe your time has kind of faded out. So it's someone else's time, someone else's space, and their own life to actually to reset. Now, number 24. So it's good also. It's good to actually guide each other. It's good to guide each other in It's good to guide each other in your life experiences. It's good to guide each other. Share your stories and reflect together. Share your stories with other fellow women like you and I. And find out if it's something that Find out if it's something that actually they have experienced themselves. Yeah, find out from them as well, and see if it's something that they can actually kind of help you to, as in give you advice. Now, number 25. So by the end, you will know exactly what to release and how to do it. So that's, yes, that's great. That is actually a very, very good point. Now, in anything that you're doing, by the time you constantly do it, then you by the end of that very day, you will know exactly how to release it and how to actually do it. Number 26. Now let's talk about why we hold on. Now that's the question that I actually want to ask many women. There, yeah, a lot of things that we are holding on to. Why are we holding on to it? That's what we need to kind of sit down, ponder, and think of why we hold on to certain things that we hold on to. And if it is something that you kind of see yourself that you're not able to kind of let go easily, that's where the professionals come in, that they will actually guide you on how you can gradually come out of whatever it is that is holding you back. Now, so number 27. We hold on to a relationship that hurts us. There are some women who are experiencing relationship issues, and they hold on because that their partner or their husbands, because they've known them for a very, very long time, even though that woman knows that it hurts them, they hold on to it for a very, very long time, and they hold on to it for a very long time, and they kind of really they kind of deal with it, know how to bear with it. It's not really kind of easy. It's not easy, but it's not really easy. But it's something that they can actually be able to work through. So number 28 is we hold on to the old grudges or mistakes. Now that is what we often do. There are a lot of guys, bear with me because my mouth is a little bit dry. Yeah, so now back to what I'm saying. So we as women, we often, we often do that. Yeah, we often hold on to grudges or mistakes. Now again, we are not perfect. We are allowed to make mistakes. But the most important thing is that we learn from our mistakes. We learn from it. Just like there's always that saying, is that if you make a mistake, keep rising up. It's not easy. It's not easy. As much as we try our best not to make mistakes, we try our best not to, but we end up seeing ourselves falling into that mistake. And it's not kind of really good, it's not healthy, it's not really ideal for a woman to actually hold grudges against their own fellow women. It's not good. It's not healthy, because that's partly the reason why there is a lot of violence in the world, just because of that very one grudge, that it ends up turning to hatred and escalating from one thing to another. That is the reason why. It's not good. It's not really good at all. It's not good. It's not good, and it's not ideal for such a thing to be. It's not good and ideal for such a thing to be going. It's very, very important as individuals to kind of actually let go of grudges. Mostly when it comes to married couples, it's kind of good to let go of grudges and mistakes, and it's kind of good it's good to actually forget about the past and not to keep on bringing back the past of what that person, of what the wife has done. I mean, yes, the wife has done something wrong, and that wife has actually acknowledged that she's done something wrong, and she has offended the husband so dearly. And now that the wife has actually decided to actually the wives have actually decided that they don't want to actually continue living that kind of life, and some of the husbands thinks that they're kind of still living certain lives. One thing that we need to know is that not all relationships are rosy. There's the good times, there's the bad times. That's how it is. It's not easy. It's not easy for it's not easy for relationship to always be perfect. But it's just a matter of the dedication to it's a matter of the dedication of being actually going through the whole phrase and trying to kind of let go of certain things that has happened. Number 29. We hold on to expectations that aren't ours. that always happens. We as individuals, we expect and we hope for things. We expect and we hope for things that actually does not sometimes come to pass. and sometimes it's not ours. But that's what we kind of need to learn. We need to kind of learn that. Yeah, we need to kind of learn that we are not expected. We're not expected for certain things to always happen all the time, and mostly that it doesn't belong to us. Now, number 30. We hold on to stress even when it's unnecessary. Yeah, we do. We women, we hold on to a lot of stress when it's really unnecessary. We hold on to a lot of stress, and it's not good. It's not great. It's not great that we're holding on to a lot of stress. We have to kind of try not to be stressed as much, and try not to be stressed so much, but at the same time we need to also actually kind of need to rather occupy our minds, occupy your minds with things that will actually kind of keep you busy than kind of feeling stressed, because it's not so great that we feel stressed. Number 32. No, actually is number 31. Sometimes some of us hold on because society taught us to be perfect. Again, we cannot be perfect. That's one thing we need to know in the back of our mind, that we cannot be perfect. We can't be 100% perfect. We can't. There's no way that it can happen, because we were not born into the world to be perfect. We all are born into the world for our various purposes, but we can't be perfect. So number 32. Some of us hold on because we fear change. Yeah, we do. We hold on to certain things because we fear change. We're scared of the changes. We are really scared of the changes. And it's kind of not really great to be scared too much. Yeah, it's not great to be scared too much. Number 33. But carrying what does not serve you steals your peace. Is the carrying what does not carrying what does not serve you, that's not even relevant to you, it kind of steals and destroys your peace. You will not always have peace of mind just because you are carrying what doesn't serve you, or is not relevant to you. It steals your peace away, and you need peace. Number 34. Think about someone or something that drains your energy. That's a good one. So think about someone or something that drains your energy. And when you think about that someone or something that drains your energy, you can kind of write it down. You can write it down. You can write it down, or you can kind of you can write it down, or maybe watch a video on how to kind of to regain your energy back. Number 35, just for a moment, acknowledge it. So it's good for you that no matter what or how you do it, it's kind of good for you to acknowledge your peace. Acknowledge your peace is very, very important. So number 36. Now please do type in the comments if it's resonating to you. So if this is relevant to you, please do type yes in the comment section. Now number 37. Have you been saying yes when you really wanted to say no? That is actually a question. Wow, a very tough one. And that one I'll leave to the ladies whenever they're ready to kind of answer that. Number 38. Holding on guilt holding on to guilt doesn't make you good. It makes you tired. Yeah, you see. Always holding on to guilt is, it's not really ideal. It's not really ideal always holding on to guilt. Rather, again, it will drain your energy. It will make you tired. It will make you so tired that you don't even know what you are doing again. You will lose focus. You lose focus on your day, whatever it is. You lose focus just because you are holding on to guilt. Guilt is one of those things that creeples into your heart, that it will make you to be thinking that you won't even know that you've actually thinked yourself into getting a high BP. Now, number 39. Sometimes we hold on to people who never cared for us the way we cared for them. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true, actually. Sometimes we do hold on to people who never cared for us the way we cared for them as well. Yeah. Certain relatives that you really care for, and that relative doesn't care for you. You hold on to it so dearly with the hope that one day things will actually change. Yeah, things will change one day. But at the end of the day, it doesn't kind of really it doesn't go that way. So number 40, sometimes we hold on to habits that limits our growth. Wow. That is one of the things that that is actually one of the things that we often face. Sometimes we as women, we hold on to habits. We hold on to a lot of habits that really limits our growth. And those habits, we don't know that those certain habits is what is really kind of messing with our lives. yeah, we don't always know that it kind of messes with our lives, and rather than for us to grow, it kind of limits our growth. Number 41. And sometimes we hold on to fear that tells us we are not enough. Mm. That's one thing that we women need to know, is that we are enough. We should not hold on to fear. Yeah, we should never hold on to fear. And we should always know that we are enough. Always say that. Always say that to yourself, that you are enough. No, so number 42. Now please type in the chat one thing you're tired of holding on. You're tired of holding on to. Now ladies, I would like you to kind of type that in the chat as well. And let me know whether if you are. So number 43. I want you to see if I want you to see it for what it is, not part of you. Just wait. You can release. Now, certain situations is good for you to see it as it is, and know that it's not part of you. Also know that it's just the weight. It's just the weight that has actually creeped into your heart, and then you can actually release it by thinking of something else. Number 44. So you've done your best. Now it's time to stop carrying unnecessary burdens. That is what we always do. You have done the best you could do. You have actually done the best you can do. Now it's really time for you to stop carrying unnecessary burdens that is not even your own. Families do it all the time. They do it all the time. They carry unnecessary burdens that actually doesn't belong to them. Yeah, it really does. And it's not good. It's not good at all. And that actually needs to kind of stop. Number 45. This isn't selfish, it's self-love. That's one of the things. It's kind of good to actually know that you're not being selfish, but it's just self-love. You're not being selfish at all, and that's one thing that you need to kind of know in the back of your mind, that you are not selfish. Number 46. Letting go allows space for growth, joy, and peace. So it's kind of good sometimes to let go of certain things. It's good to let go of certain things so that you can have space for growth, for joy, and peace. And that's one thing that we need to always remember. Number 47. I remember last year I held on to a friendship that drained me. Yeah. Yes. I do kind of really remember a particular friendship that I held on to, and it did drain me. Yeah, a certain friend of mine, which actually kind of tried to contact me, even though that I blocked her. She kind of almost tried to contact me. But although she said hi, I just kind of I blocked her immediately and kind of just forgot about it. Now, yeah, I forgot about it, but it actually really did drain my energy because I was even wondering why would she contact me after so long. Now, so 49. But when I finally released it, my heart felt lighter than I imagined. Yeah, it's yeah. By the time you release by the time you release that tension, by the time you release that very baggage, you feel that you now realize that it's lighter. Then you now realize that it's actually lighter than you imagined. Have you ever had that feeling? And if so, please type yes. Now, number 51. Every woman here, every woman has had. Every woman has something she'd been carrying silently. Yeah, many of us women, a lot of us has had a lot of things that we've carried silently. Yeah, we've carried a lot of things silently. Yeah, we have carried a lot of things, and it's kind of really eaten us up. But it's not really kind of ideal for such things to be happening. It's not ideal, and it's not good for your health as well. So number 52. Today we've learned how to let go one step at a time. Yeah, you see, as of today, as you are thinking of things that has actually really weighed you back, today you've kind of learned to actually let go. One step at a time. Now, number 53. Remember is not instant, it's a process. Yes, we need to remember that these things that we have kind of really allowed in our lives for so long, we need to kind of know that it's not an instant thing that it will actually disappear, but it's a process. It's not something that's overnight, but it is a process. Number 54. One thing you need to know is that you are strong. You are strong enough to start. That's one thing you need to know. Number 55. You are worthy. You are worthy of freedom from what no longer serves you. Yeah, you're worthy of freedom of what no longer serves you. As in the baggage that doesn't do you no good. You're no longer worthy of it. Number 56. Once again, take another deep breath in and out. Inhale peace and exhale stress. Once again. Number 58. we are now ready to recognize what to release. Yeah, that is, it's very good. It's very good that you know, that you actually know that you are ready to recognize what you want to release, as in the baggage that you want to let go of. Number 58. Now this is your moment of clarity this Christmas. It's your moment of clarity to think about everything that has gone on from January to December, and to kind of think about it. Number 59. And by acknowledging it, you are ready. You are already beginning to let go. Yes. So as you're thinking of those problems, you are already acknowledging those problems, and you're already learning to let go already. Now, so number 60. Comment ready if you're ready to move on. Number 61. Now we've identified what doesn't serve us. So now we've identified those baggage that doesn't serve us. Now it is, firstly, relationships that drains your energy. Yeah. Then so after that, because we've acknowledged that certain relationship drains your energy, and you have realized that, and you're kind of doing something about it. So number 63. Not everyone around you has your best interest at heart. Yeah. This new world, I mean, I'm not going to say new world, this Jay-Z world, no one really is no one's really to be trusted again. Because even your own family that you grew up with can easily stab you in the back. They'll be nice to you. Yeah, they'll be nice to you. They can be nice to you. They can be happy. They can be smiling, and then they will stab you in the back when you least even expect it. Those are the kind of family that does not have your interest at heart. Rather they want to see your downfall. Number 64. Some people bring drama, judgment, or negativity. It depends. It depends on the family member. It depends on the family member. Some family members, they like drama. They like consistent drama. They like consistent drama. Mostly if it's a family that is from Nigeria, even though that the family that's from Nigeria that actually doesn't live in the UK, they like drama. They like drama a lot, and they don't kind of know how to kind of let go of that very drama. Now, number 65. So type in the chat if you recognize any of these things in your life. So please, if you can, or whenever you're ready, please do type in the chat if you recognize any of these things in your life. Number 66. Second habits that limit growth. Yeah. Again, we as women have a lot of habits. Yeah, we do. We have a lot of habits that we as women, as individuals, actually are kind of really we're kind of really lacking that growth due to limitation, just because of our habits. And those habits are the kind of habits that is not really easy to let go of. It's not really easy. It's not really easy to let go of those habits, because it's something that has been inside of you for a very long time. And even though that you're really fighting it, it's good for you to kind of try your best to try your best to get yourself out of it. Number 67, maybe procrastination, overthinking, or self-doubt. Yeah, sometimes women overthink too much and self-doubt themselves. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. So it's good for we as women to kind of try your best to the fullest to kind of fight certain habits that we are trying to overcome. Number 68. Third, beliefs that hold you back. Now, certain beliefs that kind of hold you back, certain beliefs that kind of hold you back. It depends on those beliefs. It depends on those beliefs that it depends on those beliefs. Some beliefs can hold you back, others don't. Now, number 69, believing you're not enough is heavy and false. Yes, that is very true. Believing that you are not enough is heavy and is false. We as women need to always remember that we are enough. We should never ever think that we're not enough. We are enough. No matter what, we are enough. We should never ever let it be heavy, let alone a burden onto us. Number 70, the fourth, unrealistic expectation, society, family, or even yourself. Unrealistic expectations. Now, expectations that you weren't even thinking of. The society themselves that even thinks of you that one day you will have millions of pounds, and they actually expect that you will have that millions of pounds, but they are kind of disappointed that it's not really easy. It's not really easy to get millions of pounds. Or even yourself. It's good to kind of think about yourself. Yeah, think about yourself, what really bothers you so much, and kind of ways that you can project yourself to the society that think that those expectations is something that people need to wait for. Now, number 71. We often try to do too much during Christmas and it drains us. Yes, we do. We as women, yeah, we often do too much. Yeah, we do too much, and we don't even know it. We don't even notice, and we don't see that we're doing too much. And then at the end of the holiday, you'll become so drained. You become so drained, and it's not really good. It's not really good for us. It's not ideal at all. Number 72. Now pause for a moment and reflect. And reflect what you do need. Reflect what you need to do. Reflect on it. It's good to reflect on what you need to do. And how you go about it. So number 73. Now once again, type in the comment, even if it's just one word. Yeah, please type in the comment, even if it's just one word. Number 74. Fifth, toxic environment, home, work, or social space. Majority of women find themselves in such toxic environments. It could be at home, it could be at their relative's house, it could be at the office, or it could be in a social space. But it's not kind of really great for a woman to see herself in a toxic environment. It's kind of good for her to know what she needs to do to kind of get herself out of that toxic environment. Now, so number 75. You don't have to stay where you're uncomfortable or safe. Yeah. Now certain women stay stay in places where they are uncomfortable and unsafe. So women, you don't kind of really need to stay in a place where you're uncomfortable or unsafe. You can kind of get the help that you need. Number 76. Comment yes if you agree that peace is more important than comfort. So please do comment on this. Number 77. Some of us also hold on to guilt from the past. Yeah. Women always hold on to guilt from the past. Yeah, the past is the past. And there is no way that we can rewind back the hands of time. We've done a lot of things, both good and bad, that we feel guilty of. And there is no way that we can rewind back the hands of time. We just kind of need to learn to let go, and we need to let go of that guilt and move forward. Number 78. Guilt keeps us small and heavy. Yeah. So the more guilty that you feel, the more yeah, the more guilty that you feel, the more small and heavy that you are. So we should not we should not be feeling kind of guilty all the time. Number 79. Forgive yourself, ladies. You did the best with what you knew. It's also, yeah, it is very, yeah, it's very good, and it's very important to actually forgive yourself and know that you have done your best in what you knew. Number 80. Now type forgive in the chat if you're ready to forgive yourself. Now please ladies, do type forgive in the chat if you're ready to forgive yourself. Number 80. Now visualize putting down all this weight for just a moment. Yeah. Please write down all these weights. Write them down, visualize it. Visualize you putting them down just for a moment. And yeah, and whenever you're ready, you can kind of let me know how you feel about it. Number 82. Feel the difference between carrying it and releasing it. At the same time, please feel the difference between carrying it and releasing it. So it's good that you feel the difference between carrying it and releasing it at the same time. Number 83. This is your practice for freedom. So it's good, it's very good for you to actually practice freedom. Number 84. Every woman deserves peace this Christmas. Yes, we do. We deserve peace. We do deserve peace. We do deserve peace. And there's not really much to it, but yeah, we deserve peace. Number 85. Even if it's just one thing you release today, it matters. Yeah, we need to know that as women, even if it's just one thing that you know today, it really matters. Number 86. Comment one thing you are ready to let go. Now please, ladies, I would like for you to write in the comment one thing that you would like to let go this year. Number 87. You are not alone in this journey. That's one thing that you need to know as well, that in everything, that you are not alone in this journey. You're not alone in this at all. There are millions of women around the world that's facing this very problem that you're facing as well. Number 88. Now look at the chat. So many women acknowledging the same struggles. Yeah. Please also look. If you've written it down, also please look into the chat and acknowledge that other women are also facing the same struggles. Number 89. This is power in the community. Yeah. You need to know that your peace, your rest of mind, your struggles is your power in your community. Now, number 90, you are supported, seen and heard. One thing you need to know, ladies, is that you are always supported, you are always seen, and you are always heard. That's one thing that you need to know. Now, number 91, take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Now taking a deep breath the ladies, I like to know from you. How did that feel? So number 92. Feel the weights begin to lift, even just slightly. Yeah. Feel the weight. Feel the weight being lifted off and given to you. Yeah. Feel the weight being lifted off slightly, so that you can actually be able to move forward. So now number 93. That's progress. That's growth. Always know that you are progressing and you're growing at the same time in your step to leaving your baggage behind. Number 94. Every step counts. In your progress to letting your baggage go, you need to know that every step counts in the journey. Now, number 95, you are stronger than you think. One thing you need to know, ladies, you are stronger than you think. You're very stronger than you think. Never ever allow or let anyone say otherwise. Number 96, and you are ready to let go. So always know that you're stronger than you think and you're ready to let go. So always kind of have that in the back of your mind. Number 97. Now let's talk about how to let go. It's not easy, it's not easy to let go. It's not really easy at all to let go. But with the support of your family members, with their support, you are able, with their support, you're able to kind of to let go, along with the professionals as well. Always, we need to always kind of, we need to always kind of know that it's very important to kind of learn how to let go of certain things. Number 98. Step 1. So step 1, forgiveness is not for them but for you. So we need to know that forgiveness is not for you, as in it's not for them, but it's for you. It's for you to forgive. It's really for you to forgive. So number 100, forgive others who hurt you, not because they deserve it, but forgive others who hurt you, not because they deserve it, but so your heart can rest. It's kind of always good for a woman to forgive her fellow woman. It's not that they deserve the forgiveness. It's not that they actually deserve it, but it's actually just for your rest of mind. It's for your rest of mind and your heart to rest. Because if you don't forgive, then you will kind of start having health issues, and that's the last thing that you kind of need. Number 101. Now comment forgiveness in the chat if you are ready to forgive. So please do comment in the chat if you are ready to forgive. 102, step 2, set boundaries. That's always very good, to set boundaries for yourself. 103, you don't owe any, you don't know, you don't owe any constant availability or energy. Yeah, 20. Yeah, you don't owe anyone constant availability or energy. Mostly when you're not working for that person, you don't owe them that. 104, say no when you need to without guilt. Yeah, we as human beings, we have the right to say no. We have the right to say no when we need to, because it's not everything that a person actually expects us to do. We have the right to actually say no and never feel guilty. 105, it's okay to protect your peace. Yeah, and at the same time know that it is always good to protect your peace as well. 106, step 3, release unrealistic expectation. Yeah, that's one thing that we need to do, to release unrealistic expectations. That's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing that we need to kind of do, to release that unrealistic expectation. We need to kind of release that from our mind, because you can't expect something that is not about to happen. Now 107, Christmas does not have to be perfect or Instagram worthy. Yeah, Christmas doesn't have to be perfect. It does not really have to be perfect. It is really about the enjoyment and spending quality time with your family, with your children. Yeah, that's what it's about. 108, the goal is peace, not perfection. That's one thing we need to know. The goal is peace and never perfection. 109, identify what drains you. Identify what drains you and the activity and kind of how the activity of how to release it. Yeah, so identify what drains you and how you can release it. Now, so 110. This could be people, habits, or even social media companies. You see, it can be social media. It can be whatever it is. It can be. Now, we need to kind of also establish those habits and kind of try and break free from it. 111, step 5, replace what you release with what nourishes you. That's a very good thing. Replace what you release with what nourishes you. It's very, very good that you actually do so. 112, fill your life with love, joy, activities that lift your spirit. That is the best thing. That is the best thing to do. Always fill your life with love, joy, and activities that lift your spirit all the time. Yeah, always. It's always great for you to do such things. 113, step 6, take small actionable steps daily. Yeah, always take small actionable steps daily. Whatever kind of steps, whether if it's walking or whether if it's journal entry, yeah, you can take those steps daily, all the time. 114. You do not have to do you don't have to do it all at once. One thing we need to know as ladies that we don't have to do everything at once. We do what we can and leave the rest and continue another day. 115. Start with one thing, then another, moment by moment. So we start with one thing and then another. And yeah, start with one thing and another with moment by moment, really. 116. Let's do a mini exercise together. Write down one thing you would like to release this Christmas. Yeah, again, please write down one thing you would like to release this Christmas. And yeah, and let me know. 117. Also, type it in the chat if you want to share. That's entirely up to you. If you want to share it, you can type it in. 118. Remember, letting go is not giving up, it's growing. That's one thing that we need to know in the back of our mind. Letting go is not giving up, it's growing. 119. Every woman here is capable of this. Yeah, every woman is capable of this, as in they're capable of actually doing the things that they love doing the most, and getting it to the way they want. 120. Step 7. Celebrate your progress. Always celebrate your progress. Always celebrate your progress all the time. Always celebrate it. 121. Even small victories are worth honoring. Also, even if it's the little or small victories, it is an honor. It is good that you honor it. It's very good that you honor it. 122. Now, also comment a heart. Comment a heart if you've already released something today. Yeah, if you release something today, please comment a heart. 123. Step 8. Ask for support if you need it. It's always good to ask for support if you need it. From professional or family member or even your husband. Ask for support if you need it. 124. Talk to a friend, a family member, or a community that lifts you up. Yeah. Always talk to a friend or family member. Always talk to your friend, a family member, or a community that always lifts you up, that makes you happy. 125. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this alone. Always remember in the back of your mind that you don't need to do it alone. You always have support networks. 126. Step 9. Reflect on lessons learned, not failures. We should always reflect on lessons that is learned and not failures. 127. Every experience has shaped you, but it does not define you. So yeah, every experience always shapes you and it does not define you at all. 128. Step 10. Trust the process. Change. So trust the process. Change takes time. Always, even though that you're on the process of kind of getting getting better, getting back on your feet, you need to kind of trust the process and know that change does take time. It's not something that will just happen magically. It's not something that will just happen just like that. It does take time. And by working with family or professional, you'll be able to get through it. 129. Your peace is worth the effort. Yeah, your peace is worth the effort. So it's always good that you have your peace at mind, which is worth the effort. Now 130. Letting go is the greatest gift you can give yourself this Christmas. Yeah. Letting go is one of the greatest gifts. That's even one of the perfect gifts that you can actually give to yourself this Christmas as well. $131. Now type peace in the chat if you're choosing to let go. 132. Now take another deep breath and release it fully. Yeah, I'm taking a deep breath. 133. Feel the weight start to lift off. So always kind of feel the weight that starts to lift off slowly. Number 34. This is your moment. So yeah, it's your moment. It is your moment of freedom. This is your moment of freedom, and this is something that you will actually be able to kind of achieve by having your moment of freedom. Okay guys, so I'm going to do about 3 more, and then I will stop, and then I will finish the remaining of it tomorrow. Now 135. Let's take a few moments to reflect. We need to take a few moments to reflect on things like the baggages that have really weighed you down, and kind of reflect on it for a moment, and think of how it's helped you. 136. Grab a notebook or just type in the chat. So you can kind of either grab a notebook or type in the chat what you've reflected on. Then the last but not the least is these are questions. Now there's 3 questions here actually. Question 1. What do I need to release before the new year? That's question 1. So guys, if you have a notebook, or if you want to type it in the chat, that would be great. 138. Question 2. What habits will people lift me up? That's the next question. So please do write this down, and do let me know as well. Now the last but not the least, 139. Question 3. What can I do to protect my peace this Christmas? So women, ladies, those are the 3 questions, and then then 140. Please do write your answers. Please write your answers either in a notebook or in the chat for tomorrow, and let me know your answers to those questions. So anyway, guys, guys, it's really kind of late, and I need to I need to kind of take my medicine. I need to kind of take my medicine because I actually kind of forgot to take my medicine this morning, so I need to take it and also kind of take a little rest so that we can continue with this very topic tomorrow. It doesn't end here. It doesn't end here. I've stopped at 140, so we're going to continue this tomorrow, so that so that we can kind of save the energy as well. So anyway, I want to say thank you to as many of you who came on. I want to say thank you to Shane that came on, and the other person that came on. I don't remember your name, but I want to say thank you for coming on. And then I will be on tomorrow as well, so that we can kind of finish this we can kind of finish it off, because it's actually it's a very interesting topic, and I know that majority of you actually really enjoyed it, even though that I didn't kind of see every single one of you, but at least Shane, I saw you. It was really lovely for you and the other person that came on today. I really appreciate it, and and this continues tomorrow. And before I go, I would like to say, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, do like me, share with your friends and your colleague, and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Once again, it's your girl Ades, and I also want to say a very big thank you to as many of you who actually subscribed on this channel yesterday. Please keep subscribing. The red button is hidden somewhere at the top. You'll be able to find it. So please do hit the subscribe button, and hit the subscribe button so that you can get notification of any more upcoming videos and live streamings, so that oh my gosh he's even saying that and other programs as well. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you all and leave you and have my rest now, and I will see you all on tomorrow by God's willing. And good night, and thank you to Shane and as many that came on. And once again, it's your girl Ades. Good night and bye for now.